House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 4. Spoilers. Because, God,
obviously,
we want to speak about... We ain't even spoke about this yet. This is original Raw reactions. Right now, Kyle, what do you think of this episode? Do you love it? Did you hate it? Did you really fucking love it?
I think it was definitely a breath of fresh air, so to speak, because obviously, I can't lie, the season's been quite slow, despite, its great start. First episode in season 2, which was fantastic. I do feel like the season as a whole has been quite slow.
I think it's all been leading up to this, though, if you know what I mean. I feel like there's no going back from what's just happened in this episode now.
Yeah,
the dragons have gone to war.
Yeah. I was watching it this morning, and, I was watching it on Now TV, and the episode title was called... it was just called House of the Dragon 4. Like, it didn't actually have an episode title.
I think it reveals them at the end. So it don't give the title just in case it spoils all, which I like about Now TV. And then after you watch the episode, the title goes on.
But yeah, this episode was... Again, it started off quite slow, but then when you get to... Again, full spoilers, when you get to the dragon stuff and the big battle, it's what we've kind of been watching.
Last 20 minutes of this, perfection.
Yeah.
When Rhaenyra's speaking to Jace, Aegon suiting up, goes to Sunfire. I was like, I'm getting goosebumps.
Yeah.
I was getting goosebumps.
I can't lie, I don't know where they've left it in regards to the king, Aegon. Don't say anything, I don't want to know. But, I'm kind of like, is Aegon dead? The dragon seems like it's maybe potentially still alive. I don't know. I want to wait until the next episode.
There's one thing
I know
we
a
know
lot
for
of people
certain.
know. Yeah.
Rhaenys is definitely fucking dead.
Yeah, Rhaenys is...
What a badass motherfucker she is, though. Eve Best.
Yeah. I'd say my biggest issue is, like, obviously, for people going into this knowing the events that unfold, they probably don't have this issue. But as someone going into it first time, and I don't know really...
I was surprised about this, because I just know bits of the dance.
But this is the thing, though. My main issue was, like, towards the end, it just pitched it up as, like, yeah, she's dying. She's gonna die. Like, it was really fucking obvious. I think that's, like, my only gripe with it.
Yeah.
Again, for people who have read the books and know what happens, and, how the events sort of unfold, I don't see them having an issue with it, but someone who's, like, a first-timer, going in, watching in, not knowing what's meant to happen, this just kind of gave it, the way the scene sort of unfolded, it kind of gave it away. The thing that surprised me the most was Aegon. I like the detail of him trying to burn the dragon, even though they can't be burned, really. But she's just like, attack. So, she's the more experienced one.
Definitely.
Kind of thing.
I think he were going for the rider, whereas, she's going for the dragon, which takes out both. Yeah, look, I did not like Aegon in season 1. I thought, he's a spoiled little cunt. Which he is, still, and he's a horrible person. But this guy playing Aegon is so good. Like, the bond he has with his dragon is way more of a bond than Dany had with any of hers. And you see it for like 10 seconds when he goes to the dragon pit and it goes up to him. You see a fucking dragon smile and nudge into him. And then Rhaenys and Meleys as well, when she's speaking to her and she goes, "We're off to war again, old girl." And I was like, I was just getting goosebumps. I was like, oh my God, it's happening. Yeah.
No, it was, like I say, I really enjoyed the action of this episode. Obviously, action isn't everything, but it's something that, the show definitely needed with its slow burn with the past couple of episodes. But again, I'm just a bit like, they could have done that a bit better, where it just felt a bit more, and more of a surprise kind of thing. And Game of Thrones is known for being surprising. but this just felt like I kind of knew the outcome before the battle had even finished.
Well, I'm going to break your heart right now. I don't think you'll agree with me on this. I think this might be the best episode of the show. Season 1 and 2. Another scene I want to point out that was fantastic. Aemon and Aegon sitting across from each other on the table, speaking Valyrian.
It was a strong episode. I don't think it's the best.
What would you put up of it, just out of curiosity? Because there's some great episodes of House of the Dragon. And I'm not saying this is the best by far, but it's up there. Maybe I'd have to go through again and think. But right now I'm so hyped.
I'll say this. I think the best episode is still yet to come. That's what I'll say.
All right.
Yeah. Again, I loved it. I was smiling all the ways at the end. You know, I thought this was fantastic. Don't know if it's the best yet. That's where I stand with it. But again, this show's been really, really great so far. Again, the only issue I've had is the slow burn in season 2. But this kind of picks up and makes up for it. I just hope they can continue that momentum going. It doesn't have to be all action all the time. Just have some more bits happening.
Yeah, which... Obviously, let's talk about Daemon for a bit, actually. Seems like he's off having his own haunted house adventure. Well, yeah. I seen a meme earlier, and it said, everyone else fighting Daemon. You know, like the haunting of Hill House and stuff like that. The haunting of Harrenhal.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
But Matt Smith's playing it great.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever really seen him sort of in this freaked out. You know, he's always been quite, don't want to say sinister, but cold and calculated. And, you know, here we start to see he's sort of like, oh, he's a little bit freaked out by whatever's happening here.
Yeah. I mean, so, you know, I think we all would be. And we see Millie again. That were nice. But he takes her fucking head clean off. That wasn't nice.
That's something as well I thought looked a bit fucking weird.
Yeah.
There's two, you know, head removal scenes, should we say. The second one's definitely much better, but the one with Millie just felt a bit, you know, well, young Rhaenyra, just felt really fucking strange, you know. Daemon moved really cool. Matt Smith did a great job with just the quick action, but I don't know, the CGI just looked a bit...
Yeah, we'll just say the one with Supergirl.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, obviously, this episode as well, Alicent, she's taking a little bit of Planned Parenthood pregnancy abortion juice. Do you think Cole's knocked her up, or... Do you think it's too late? Because... He's been gone a while. You got to think he's gone a fair distance from King's Landing. So, do you think it could be too late?
Potentially. Well, you know, if so, it wouldn't surprise me. But again, I'm not sure, and you know me, I don't like to speculate. I kind of just want to go into this and watch it blind because I could so easily find out everything that happens. I just like going into it blind. Like I said, I didn't watch the trailers for this built leading up to it. And I'm just loving it that way so far.
Yeah,
I'm trying to I think I'm trying to relive that Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Not watching any of the trailers. I just watch the show as it is. That's how I kind of do Game of Thrones.
One thing I want to say is a character that I have liked at the beginning of this season, who I thought, why are you being a little cunt today? Do you know what I'm going to say?
What, Kristen Cole?
I said I liked Kyle.
Yeah, Kristen Cole.
I liked him at one point.
Yeah.
Not in this season, I ain't.
Oh, right, okay.
Kristen Cunt, I call him. No, Jace, Rhaenyra's eldest son. When she comes back and he's like, where have you been? And stuff like that. And he's questioning her, it's like, mate, if you were my boy, I would...
Yeah, but you can kind of understand where he's coming from.
I can understand where he's coming from, but yeah.
Yeah.
There's a time and a place for shit like that.
Not really. I mean, there's not much time. War is literally they're at war.
All right, well, there's definitely a place for shit like that, and it's not in front of all their advisors.
Yeah, but I'm still I don't mind. I just thought the dynamic was great between them all.
Oh, them
anyways.
two, Emma Darcy and the young lad who plays Jacaerys. I can say that because he's younger than us. Actually, they do an amazing job of acting together. I feel like their scenes together are really great.
Yeah.
What's his name? Are you looking? I'm assuming you're looking.
I can look. I can certainly look for that.
Jacaerys, but not Jacaerys or like just Jace. That's what we want.
Jace got a trace.
Yeah.
I'm struggling to get somewhere with it.
Better find
Stop
it quicker.
giving me.
Better find it quicker.
Fuck off! No, you won't. No, you won't find it.
Yes,
I'll find it.
Harry Collette.
Motherfucker.
Ah. Fuck you, MacBook.
Fuck you.
Yeah, he's great. But yeah, how would you rate this episode then? Before we go,
I give it an 8.
I'm gonna go. I don't know if it's just recency bias and it's going into it, and I'm like, I just love the episode that much. But I don't want to give it a 9 because I'll look like a house. I'm giving it. I'll give it a 9. I love this episode, and Vhagar seems to have a signature move where he kills other dragons. Well, when she kills other dragons, just comes up from underneath and just. That's how we got Lucerys on their dragon, and that's how we got Meleys and Rhaenys. So, yeah. I'm giving this a 9. Just got me.
Like I say,
and that's purely going off how it made me feel, I think. Maybe there is better episodes, but when I was watching this, the way it made me feel,
yeah,
not a lot of stuff does that.
I think the reason why you kind of feel that way is the same reason I'm kind of like the way I look at the episode is, you know, again, the season's just been very slow. And, you know, that's not to say that it's a bad season. It's just been a bit, you know.
Yeah.
Can we speed it up a bit? Can we jump on a track here?
I think that seems to be a bit of a theme with season 2s of shows. Like, but, you know, you look at Game of Thrones season 2, I thought that was relatively slow right up until, like, the end point. You know, a famous one. Walking Dead season 2, one of the slowest seasons of TV ever.
Yeah, no, I still enjoyed Walking Dead season 2, even though I stopped after season 4, I think it was. But again, I think that's just something
Yeah.
That's a factor. That's definitely a factor.
It definitely is. And I've enjoyed the slow burn. I've liked the little story details here and there. And I'm pretty sure you've enjoyed the slow burn as well, but we've definitely wanted to see some stuff.
Yeah, just, you know, I get it. Let's have, you know, if it picked up on, say, like the 3rd episode, I think I'd be a little bit happier. But because we had like 2 episodes, we had the first great episode, and then 2 and 3 just felt very, very slow. I'm glad that this picked up. I'm just a bit like, it took half the episode to get there. But
yeah, but that's when I started getting there though, like that last 20 minutes, and it was like all building up. And
yeah,
on it, like I say, I'm giving it a 9 just because of how it made me feel.
Yeah,
it just made me feel a certain way.
Yeah, I still think for me personally, the stronger episode is probably still in season 2 terms. We're talking. I think episode 1 is still the best for me.
Yeah, episode 1's great, but I really thought 2 was, you know, 2 were definitely on the slower side, but I thought 2 were great as well. It had a lot of great character moments, did 2. And I think 3 just tried to have some more great character moments. But put it this way, you could have maybe cut some stuff out of episode 3, maybe cut some stuff out of episode 4, and made like a hour and a half long fucking great episode. Because they've done episodes that length before. They're not scared of it. But yeah.
Yeah, this will definitely please a lot of people, though, with the dragon stuff.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Me included. Anyway, Kyle, anything you want to add before we go?
No.
Wow. Wasn't that a great video? Would you agree, Kyle?
Yes, you should definitely give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed.
We are now late night TV talk show hosts who say subscribe to our channel after video because we are cool.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's kind of what we're doing, aren't we?
Mate, just commit to it.
Oh, no.
But don't commit, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Right, thanks for watching.
Yeah.